Hey guys, it's Joe from CDN Game Guides again. Yeah, I know, haven't made a video in a while, but there's this new beta out, Co Online. It's from I want to say Call of Duty, but it's not. It's Company of Heroes. There we go. Which you used to buy in a store and then buy all expansions and play. They've now made this new thing, Co Online, free to play. Added some new cool features, hero units, stuff like that. Bonuses and upgrades that you buy with supply points before you go in the game. To maximize whatever style of play you play as. This is my first game playing as the Nazis. I'm playing Terror. So here we go. One thing I learned fairly new, I never knew this in the old game, is with your pioneer units for Nazis. If you bring up your the big map, you can hold down shift and right click on certain points, and they will capture it in that order that you clicked on them, or go to those spots. So the first thing I always do, I run this with allies and Nazis. My first unit, when you start, you obviously have your one pioneer unit. So right away I send him off to capture a couple points. Then I produce 2 more pioneer units, and I send the next one off to capture points. And the third one, I have to start building my infrastructure at my main base, like my barracks, mortar pools, all that stuff to get my men pumped out. There is no annihilation like in Company of Heroes that you play against other people right now. Well, there is in the game, but it's only for skirmishes and stuff against computers. Right now, the only online competitive play against other players is the capture or victory point or whatever they call it. So we're playing a 3 versus 3 right now. I am Terror. I think there's another Terror and a Blitzkrieg for the Germans. I'm not sure what the allies are, but this is a fairly quick game. We kicked their ass fairly quick. I'm not sure really how good I did, considering I'm a fairly new player, but I think I did fairly well for my first time here. So what I'm doing is I captured this capture point here as my other allies rush to capture their capture points, or each the other 2 capture points, and I decided right now, since we don't want to really lose this, that I would play kind of defensive at this capture point for a while and just capture all the supply depots and stuff around it. So I started to put up some barracks and put some MGs in there and use my engineers to block off the roads. Start stockpiling some guys there and to hold off here. This game, I don't know, I love this game. People love StarCraft 2 so much. I don't see it. They're like, oh yeah, StarCraft 2 is so hard to play. It's the best strategy game out there. That's why all the pros play it. I think if more pros knew about this game and this game was more out there, that this game would be on the pro circuit too. Because okay, I'm gonna get fucking slack for that shit, but in my mind, or in my opinion, this game offers a lot more than StarCraft under the strategy, because you got a lot more units to deal with. You got upgrades to each and every unit, individually. You don't, when you upgrade your people, you don't just upgrade say if I upgraded the Pioneers with something, I upgrade an individual Pioneer crew with it. I don't upgrade every Pioneer with it, or whatever. So I got an MG 42 coming to my main line. I'm gonna pump out some mortars. I'm gonna play defensive here, and let my allies worry about pushing the allies around. The Americans. That's because they are. So one of the major things you gotta really worry about in this game is fuel. To win this game, you gotta capture those fuel depots and you gotta hold them. And if you never played this game before, the way it works is all that blue on the map is what we've captured, and you gotta capture those little fuel points and those little circle points and munitions points. And when you capture them, you get certain plus 10 or fuel every minute or whatever, right? But say if they cut off one of the circles if they cut off our line, so say that we capture a munitions point way back in their base and there's still red all around it, you're not going to get anything from that until you connect it all the way back to your main base. So it's like a supply run or whatever. This guy here, I'm not sure what he's doing. I kind of laughed when I seen this. I think we were playing against some noobs because they pulled out the Jeeps really don't do anything. They do a lot off the start. They'll harass your Pioneers and stuff. You get enough of them out, and they'll take out any snipers fairly quick. But other than that, they are actually easy to take out. They go up against any infantry squads, and you'll take them out in no time. This is the first video. This is basically me learning how to play, getting set up. The other Well, I'm the only one ever putting out videos, even though I'm not the only one working on this YouTube channel. I think I should just claim the YouTube channel. Like, no one else. Well, I guess, there are some videos out from some of the other guys, but most of the time, most of the videos come out from me. But I'm going to see if I can get them to put out some of their videos they got. We got this big one with all of us people who work on this YouTube channel coming out pretty soon. I'm going to be doing most of the commentary for it. Probably it's going to be like a 5-part series. Like, it's a huge battle. And it's, like, pretty sick. That will be coming out later. So... yeah, one of the things that I find interesting, one of the things that if you're going to go in a standoff with someone and you're near, like a building that you can go into and garrison, I would go into that building and garrison it, even if you're going to win the battle most likely, because that way you'll take the less damage on your troops. And that's always helpful, keep more troops alive. So you don't have to waste some more money pumping out different troops and all that. So I got my mortar shells, adding some support over there, firing on these people, you know, all that. You got to... keep harassment is a big deal in this game. Don't be worried about you lose a couple units to send them in and harass them, because say if I went back and I cut off their supply routes right at their base, even for like 2-3 minutes, that will give me a little bit of advantage. That means they're not getting those supplies for 2-3 minutes where I am. I'm getting my supplies for 2-3 minutes over them, so I might get a little more supplies. Like little things like that will help. You have to really adjust to what that player is playing as. These players were fairly new, as I said, so I don't know if they exactly knew what they were doing. They weren't very hard to beat. So I basically just camped here, sent some units to harass, lost them, but killed more than I lost. So all in all, it was a fairly quick, good game for my team. One suggestion I give to the game makers of this game is they should add some type of voice communication on it, because that would make it like just top, instead of using like a third-party software like Firefox, or not Firefox, like Xfire or something to do your communication, or Xbox Live. It'd be nice if they had something built in with using mics and headsets and stuff to talk to each other, to tell each other where to go, what your plans are, what you're going to do. That way you don't have to type, because when you have to stop and type it, you're taking away from a chance that you have to counterattack or keep your men moving, move them out of an area. You're taking your attention off the game. You're taking your hands out of the game. You're taking the movement of your troops, all that. So that was what I would advise them to do. This is coming to an end here, so I just want to talk about the CDN Game Guides YouTube channel. Well, we did have that relaunch, but that relaunch didn't go so well over the summer because I got really, really busy out of nowhere. Shit just happened. So, I went back to high school for grade 13, which I really don't need to because I already got my grade 12, and there's technically no diploma for grade 13 anymore. It's just whatever, and I took like bird courses, so I will be pumping out videos like mad, opening this channel up. So, hope you like this video. Leave your comments. Remember to subscribe, and have a nice day of gaming out there, guys. See you guys later.